Borderlands 4 is the upcoming installment in the acclaimed looter-shooter series developed by Gearbox Software and published by 2K Games. Set on the new planet Kairos, players will assume the roles of 4 new Vault Hunters, each equipped with unique abilities and skill sets. The narrative centers around a resistance movement against the tyrannical Timekeeper and his synthetic army, the Order. The game introduces a seamless world design, eliminating loading screens between areas, and enhances traversal mechanics with features like double jumping, gliding, and grappling hooks. Players can expect an expansive arsenal of weapons, diverse environments, and the franchise's signature humor woven throughout the storyline. Sand is an open-world survival PvP game that transports players to a post-apocalyptic desert landscape reminiscent of a fallen Austro-Hungarian empire. Central to the gameplay are the Tramplers, massive, customizable walking fortresses that serve as both transportation and mobile bases. Players can personalize their Tramplers' interiors, upgrade their power, armor, and weaponry, and collaborate with others to pool resources and enhance their mobile strongholds. The game emphasizes exploration, allowing players to traverse vast dunes, uncover remnants of past civilizations, and engage in intense battles with other players vying for scarce resources. Killer Bean is an upcoming third-person roguelike shooter developed by Killer Bean Studios LLC. Players take on the role of Killer Bean, a rogue assassin navigating through procedurally generated stories that change with each new campaign. The game offers a variety of missions, enemies, NPCs, weapons, skills, vehicles, loot, and bosses, all set within an open-world island environment. The narrative is designed to be dynamic, ensuring that each playthrough provides a unique experience. The game emphasizes action-packed sequences, allowing players to utilize an array of weapons and abilities to overcome challenges.
An international organization powerful enough to shape the world. Until they lied to me and tried to kill me. Now, I'm gonna destroy them.
You're the gosh darn idiot who wants to take
Deep Rock Galactic. Rogue Core is a forthcoming 1 to 4-player co-op first-person shooter roguelite developed by Ghost Ship Games. Set in the universe of Deep Rock Galactic, this spin-off introduces a roguelite structure where players start each mission with basic equipment and progressively build their powers and abilities throughout the run. The game features 100% destructible environments and procedurally generated caves, maintaining the core elements of exploration and resource extraction. Exoborne is an upcoming tactical open-world extraction shooter developed by Shark Mob AB. Set in a post-apocalyptic United States ravaged by extreme natural forces, players assume the roles of Reborn, survivors equipped with customizable exo-rigs. These advanced suits grant strategic advantages in combat and traversal, allowing players to navigate a dynamic environment fraught with warring factions, hostile players, and unpredictable weather phenomena. The game emphasizes high-stakes missions where players scavenge for valuable loot, craft essential gear, and confront both environmental hazards and adversarial forces. Atomfall is a forthcoming single-player survival action game developed by Rebellion. Set in 1962, 5 years after a catastrophic nuclear disaster in northern England, players awaken within a quarantine zone surrounding the Windscale power station. The game world is characterized by a hauntingly beautiful yet perilous landscape where remnants of 1960s Britain intertwine with mutated creatures, aggressive cultists, and other threats. Players must scavenge for supplies, craft weapons, and navigate the treacherous environment to uncover the truth behind the disaster.
The lawless land filled with bandits and cultists. Each of the factions will have a main camp that is heavily guarded, but contains useful items that can help even the odds. Not all enemies you face in Atomfall will be human. Large robots patrol the quarantine zone, with orange variants helping to maintain order in the village of Wyndham.
Schedule. I is an upcoming narrative-driven, first-person adventure game developed by Red Thread Games. Players take on the role of a former detective who becomes entangled in a web of conspiracy and intrigue after being assigned to investigate a series of mysterious disappearances in a seemingly tranquil town. The game combines elements of psychological thriller and detective noir, offering a gripping storyline, immersive environments, and complex character interactions. Players will need to gather clues, interrogate suspects, and make choices that influence the outcome of the narrative. Terminator: Survivors is an upcoming survival action game developed by Nacon and based on the iconic Terminator franchise. Players will experience a post-apocalyptic world where humanity fights for survival against the relentless forces of Skynet. The game features a dynamic combat system, a variety of weapons, and a deep progression system. Players can choose to play solo or team up with others in co-op mode to tackle challenging missions and uncover the secrets behind Skynet's rise to power. We Harvest Shadows is an upcoming indie horror game developed by Silent Grove Studios. Set in a desolate rural town, players control a journalist investigating reports of strange occurrences and disappearances. The game emphasizes atmosphere and storytelling, with players uncovering dark secrets about the town's inhabitants and their connection to otherworldly forces. Gameplay involves exploration, puzzle solving, and stealth elements as players navigate the eerie environment and avoid supernatural threats.
The only thing that brings me a bit of comfort is that I'll never talk to another human being ever again. I've decided that this abandoned farm will be the place where I die. But that day's a way off. At least I hope so. But until then, that leaves me with the ever-pressing question I can't seem to figure out. How?
War of the Worlds is an upcoming hardcore horror open-world survival game developed by Flipswitch Games. Players are thrust into a world where humanity is on the brink of extinction due to an alien invasion. The primary objective is survival, scavenging for resources, fending off hostile survivors, evading alien machines, and ultimately seeking a means to overthrow the extraterrestrial oppressors. The game emphasizes a tense atmosphere, challenging players to navigate a devastated environment filled with threats at every turn. Phantom Mine is an upcoming cooperative first-person shooter developed by Anti-Static Studios. Set in a post-nuclear Europe, players assume the roles of operators, elite spec ops agents tasked with investigating and containing paranormal anomalies. The game features both single-player and online co-op modes, allowing up to 4 players to team up against various supernatural threats. Players will explore open-world environments, engage in tactical combat, and uncover the mysteries behind the anomalies plaguing the region.
The organization is counting on you. Wield the husks for the cause. Now, go die again.
Instinction is an upcoming action-adventure game developed by Hashbane Interactive. Drawing inspiration from classic titles like Dino Crisis, the game offers a cinematic experience where players confront prehistoric creatures in a modern setting. Players will navigate diverse environments, solve intricate puzzles, and engage in combat with various dinosaur species, all rendered with high-fidelity graphics powered by Unreal Engine 5. The game emphasizes exploration and survival, challenging players to uncover the mysteries of a lost civilization while facing the dangers of a world where dinosaurs roam freely. PIONER is an upcoming open-world first-person shooter, MMORPG, developed by GFA Games. Set in a post-apocalyptic Soviet-era island, players are tasked with surviving and exploring a dangerous world filled with mutants, anomalies, and other threats. The game features both PvE and PvP elements, allowing players to engage in dynamic combat scenarios, undertake faction-based missions, and explore a vast environment that reacts to real-time changes. Emphasizing realism, PIONER eschews traditional health bars and character levels, focusing instead on skill-based progression and survival mechanics. Crime Simulator is an upcoming first-person stealth crime game developed by Cookie Dev and published by Ultimate Games SA. Players step into the shoes of a criminal, engaging in activities such as theft, combat, resource gathering, and building a criminal empire. The game offers both single-player and online co-op modes for up to 4 players, allowing for collaborative heists and missions. Players can utilize a wide array of weapons and tools to execute various criminal activities with an emphasis on stealth and strategy. Decadent is a forthcoming story-driven first-person shooter developed by Incantation Games. and published by Fulcrum Publishing. The game combines atmospheric exploration, Lovecraftian horror elements, and combat to create an immersive experience. Players take on the role of John Lorne, a Great War veteran turned occultist who embarks on a mission to save his estranged son and uncover an ancient secret. The narrative challenges players' skills and humanity as they navigate a dangerous land where time stands still.
You! Here! No! No! What have I done? This is not happening. What is this place? Keep it together, Lorne. Find a way out. Finally!
Hollow Knight, Silksong is the highly anticipated sequel to the acclaimed Metroidvania title, Hollow Knight. Players will control Hornet, a skilled warrior captured and taken to the mysterious kingdom of Farloom. The game promises intricate 2D platforming, challenging combat, and a vast interconnected world filled with secrets and lore. New mechanics include side quests categorized into Gather, Wayfarer, Hunt, and Grand Hunt, enhancing the depth of exploration. The developers have confirmed the inclusion of at least 165 new enemies and over 100 checkpoints, significantly expanding upon the original game's content. Elden Ring, Nightreign is an upcoming cooperative action role-playing game developed by From Software and published by Bandai Namco Entertainment. Serving as a standalone spin-off to the original Elden Ring, Nightreign introduces a cooperative experience set in a procedurally generated version of Limgrave, now called Limveld. Designed for teams of 3 players, the game features a 3 in-game day cycle where players collaborate to prepare for a final boss encounter. The gameplay area dynamically shrinks, adding strategic depth to exploration and combat.
I will swat away any and all who dare approach.
Light, No Fire is an upcoming adventure, building, survival, and exploration game developed by Hello Games, the creators of No Man's Sky. Set on a fantasy planet the size of Earth, the game aims to blend the depth of role-playing elements with the freedom characteristic of survival sandboxes. Players can expect a procedurally generated world teeming with diverse environments, creatures, and challenges. The game emphasizes cooperative multiplayer gameplay, allowing friends to embark on adventures together, build structures, and explore the vast landscape. Subnautica 2 is the forthcoming sequel to the acclaimed underwater survival game series developed by Unknown Worlds Entertainment. Departing from the original setting, this installment transports players to a new planet, offering fresh biomes, creatures, and underwater mysteries. A notable addition is the introduction of cooperative multiplayer gameplay supporting up to 4 players, a first for the franchise. Players can anticipate new vehicles, tools, and base-building mechanics, all designed to enhance the immersive exploration experience. Borderlands Borderlands 4 is the forthcoming installment in the acclaimed first-person shooter series developed by Gearbox Software and published by 2K Games. Set on the new planet Kairos, players will assume the roles of 4 new Vault Hunters, each equipped with unique abilities and skill trees. The narrative centers around the struggle against the Timekeeper, a tyrannical dictator commanding an army of synthetic followers known as the Order. The game introduces a seamless open-world environment, eliminating loading screens between regions, and incorporates enhanced movement mechanics such as double jumping, gliding, and fixed-point grappling.
Wake up and I'm feeling like a punk!
Ark 2 is the anticipated sequel to the popular survival game Ark: Survival Evolved, developed by Studio Wildcard. Announced during the Game Awards 2020, the game features actor Vin Diesel portraying the character Santiago, who also serves as an executive producer. Ark 2 aims to expand upon its predecessor's survival mechanics, offering a robust narrative experience set in a prehistoric world filled with dinosaurs and other ancient creatures. The game is being developed using Unreal Engine 5, promising enhanced visuals and performance. Dying Light. The Beast is an upcoming standalone survival horror game developed and published by Techland. Initially conceived as downloadable content for Dying Light 2 Stay Human, it evolved into a separate title, bringing back Kyle Crane, the protagonist from the original Dying Light. After enduring 13 years of experimentation, Crane embarks on a quest for revenge against the enigmatic antagonist known as the Baron. Set in the rural expanse of Castor Woods, players will navigate a dynamic open world that transitions between day and night cycles, each presenting unique challenges. The Masquerade, Bloodlines 2, is an upcoming action role-playing game set in the World of Darkness universe, developed by the Chinese Room and published by Paradox Interactive. Serving as a sequel to the 2004 cult classic, the game transports players to 21st century Seattle, a city teeming with supernatural intrigue and factional conflict. Players assume the role of an elder vampire, choosing from various clans, each offering distinct abilities and narratives. The game emphasizes player choice, allowing for alliances with different factions and multiple approaches to missions, ranging from combat to stealth and diplomacy.
How uninvited. There had better be a reason.
If I were a betting man, I'd say the heads are just starting to roll. And I am a betting man.
Gothic 1 Remake is an upcoming reimagining of the classic 2001 action role-playing game developed by Alchemia Interactive and published by THQ Nordic. This remake aims to modernize the original experience, enhancing graphics, mechanics, and overall gameplay while preserving the core narrative and atmosphere that fans cherished. Players will once again explore the mining colony of Corinus, engaging in its intricate faction system, challenging combat, and immersive world building. The development team has emphasized staying true to the original's essence, ensuring that both returning players and newcomers will find the experience engaging.
Out the player.
Explore the colony on your own and enjoy the unprecedented freedom this open world offers. In true RPG fashion, you decide when and where you go next. Meet numerous interesting characters, understand their inner motivations, and earn their
Rooted
respect.
is an upcoming survival game set in a post-apocalyptic world developed by Headlight Studio. Players will navigate a richly detailed environment focusing on exploration, crafting, and base building to survive amidst the remnants of civilization. The game emphasizes realism with dynamic weather systems, a day-night cycle, and intricate survival mechanics that challenge players to adapt and thrive. Cooperative multiplayer is a key feature, allowing players to team up and tackle the challenges of the world together. Mafia. The Old Country is an upcoming action-adventure game developed by Hangar 13 and published by 2K Games. Serving as a prequel to the original Mafia series, the game is set in early 1900s Sicily, specifically in the fictional town of San Celeste, previously featured in Mafia 2. Players will follow the journey of Enzo Favara, transitioning from a childhood of indentured labor in Sicily's sulfur mines to joining the Torrisi crime family. The game emphasizes a linear, narrative-driven experience, aligning more closely with the storytelling approach of the first two Mafia titles.
To become a man of honor, repeat these words. I swear my loyalty to this family.
Titan Quest II is the forthcoming sequel to the acclaimed action role-playing game Titan Quest, originally released in 2006. Developed by Grimlore Games and published by THQ Nordic, the sequel returns players to a world inspired by ancient Greek mythology. The antagonist of the game is Nemesis, the Greek goddess of retribution. Players can expect encounters with various mythological creatures such as centaurs, satyrs, harpies, sirens, and griffins. The game is being developed using Unreal Engine 5 with a handcrafted world design that eschews procedural generation, aiming to provide a meticulously crafted experience. Bustling World is an upcoming open-world role-playing game developed by Firewall Games and published by Lightning Games. Set in a fictional ancient China, the game offers players a richly detailed environment where they can engage in activities such as farming, crafting, building, management, crime, and exploration. Players have the freedom to recruit armies, establish regimes, and engage in diplomacy, providing a deeply immersive experience. The game emphasizes openness and limitless possibilities, allowing for a personalized journey through its expansive world. Paralives is an upcoming life simulation indie game developed by Paralives Studio. Heavily inspired by the Sims series, Paralives allows players to build houses, create characters, and manage their lives within a small open-world town. The game features a robust building system with extensive customization options, including adjustable wall heights, flexible furniture placement, and a color wheel for personalized design. The character creator, known as the Paramaker, offers detailed customization of appearance and personality traits, enabling players to craft unique parafolk to inhabit their virtual world. Assassin's Creed Shadows is the 14th main installment in Ubisoft's renowned action-adventure series, developed by Ubisoft Quebec. Set in 16th century Japan during the late Sengoku period, the game introduces two playable protagonists, Naoe, a skilled shinobi assassin, and Yasuke, an African samurai inspired by the historical figure of the same name. Players can switch between these characters, each offering distinct gameplay styles. Naoe excels in stealth and agility, while Yasuke focuses on strength and precision in combat. The game features an expansive open world encompassing regions such as Kyoto, Kobe, Osaka, and the Iga province, all meticulously designed to reflect the era's historical and cultural richness.